hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
What's going on, guys? So before we get into the video, just gotta say, over on the official Naruto Explained Teespring, we have a 20% off sale going on all merchandise on the Teespring, and this also applies to the new merchandise like the Iced Out Solo King, which is Itachi Uchiha showing his Uchiha state of mind while he's living his best life. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so by copping some of that merch, as well as the 6 Pass Power merchandise. And I gotta say, I ordered both of those just to make sure that the print quality on the t-shirts, the hoodies, the sweatshirts, everything met the standard. The Uchiha State of Mind sweaters looked absolutely fabulous. However, the hoodies did not come out with the best of quality. I pulled that down from the website because I don't want anything that's on the Teespring that is not going to be of the utmost quality. Again, I've ordered both of these and I can attest to the fact that the quality is there. And you can get this merchandise as well for 20% off if you use the promo code MGKA. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, and today I want to have a very important discussion with you guys about what happens in Boruto Chapter 42. And obviously this is going to be a spoiler discussion, so if you're still here, then I'm going to assume that you're okay with me talking about spoilers. So in Boruto Chapter 42, okay, we get what I personally feel is a brilliant portion of writing, which is essentially talking about how the more powerful scientific ninja tools are, the bigger the actual tools themselves have to be. And it's talking about how you essentially have a weakness with the scientific ninja tools. Now, this has been something that has been very divisive in the Boruto community, or in particular the Naruto community as a whole, which is the fact that these scientific ninja tools are absolutely overpowered. The Shinobi gauntlets basically allow anybody to use these scientific ninja tools to perform amazing jutsu, as we saw with Konohamaru, someone who is a Jonin, someone who's been testing that out behind the scenes before the Boruto movie and the Boruto Momoshiki arc even takes place. Even Konohamaru lost control of it. So these jutsu tools, they're not necessarily the most refined things. You have someone like Katasuke, who in the Owl arc has this huge scientific ninja weapon tool armor that he's using to fight against Owl. You have that chakra sword that Boruto uses that drains Boruto of his chakra very, very quickly. And you have Owl's whole body has been enhanced with these ninja tools and everything, and with mechanics. And what I like about the revelation here with the Kara organization is that on one hand, while Amato has essentially made the Kara members into, in the case of Delta, potential androids, because we don't know where Delta's whole body is, whether or not that's actually her consciousness is in that floating triangle that attaches on the back of her body. Could very well be the case. But with the case of Amato and Kawaki and the rest of them, they're actually human beings, but their bodies have been altered in a way that makes them cyborgs, where they're mechanically enhanced, but they're still human at the core. And with the case of Boro's able to regenerate himself. He's able to move his heart around. That's his core. He's able to move it around in order to protect himself. But when Kawaki says that that's the weakness of Amato, I feel like the other thing that they're telling us is that this trade-off for power that we've seen, where all these other characters, whether it be Owl or whoever, these characters are relying on these ninja tools, and it opens up the door for ninjutsu to be able to essentially overcome this. Because when it comes to this whole debate of whether or not ninjutsu is being replaced by ninja weapon tools, it's bringing it back to the discussion that the hard work, the perseverance of a ninja is going to be able to overcome these changing of the times. And that goes back to what Kodachi was writing in the Boruto movie, where when the script was being done and after Kishimoto looked over and made some suggestions, because that's all Kishimoto was. Kishimoto made revisions to that. That was essentially Kodachi's script. Kishimoto's given a writing credit mainly because he's the author and because he made those revisions to the script. But the thing that we get in that story is the fact that Sasuke and Naruto have this debate about whether or not the heart of a ninja still lives on. And when it comes to Boruto's fighting against Kawaki in the flash forward sequence, Boruto represents the shinobi. Boruto's clearly been trained by Sasuke. Boruto is still using ninjutsu. Kawaki is the byproduct of scientific ninja tools. He's literally the embodiment of a scientific ninja tool because that's what he is. Kawaki states that the era of the shinobi is over. Boruto stating that basically the era of the shinobi is still living on. You have the old way fighting against the new way, and I feel like the important thing about this is that it opens up the door for us to have Boruto and Kawaki be the symbolic fight about whether or not ninja tools can replace actual ninjutsu. And the fact that these ninja tools, for as powerful as they are, they come with a weakness like this to where the more powerful they are, the bigger the targets on them, the more of a weakness they actually have. I feel like this possible trade-off of power is going to be the ultimate undoing of the age of the scientific ninja tools. But I want to know from you guys, how do you feel about this? And do you think that somebody like Katasuke or Orochimaru would be able to come up with a way to counter this weakness? Or do you think that this is a built-in plot reason to essentially start nerfing the scientific ninja tools? How do you guys feel about that? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.